mic is muted. Yo, good morning, man. I think we can get all-time high. But realistically, I think this would be kind of our targets here. This is where I would have wanted to take TP1. But since we can only trade a single mini in the tournament, I am just gonna hold. This is NQ. Green, black, green, blue. It's blue. We'll see how it looks when we get up here, but I might look to take this. If we take all-time highs today, I might look to take this a little higher. Yeah, I took a L overnight. My trade was like, it was like way in profit too. I think it was like 2,000, 3,000 in profit. I think I might stop. I moved my stop. I don't remember. I had my stop like down here or something, but this can't end up coming back on me. Change this color to. So maybe this is okay. Yeah, I wanted this to come down to the 10-day like this, so I was shorting it down here, but I ended up getting stopped out. But this broke. I took the long here. I kind of took it a little preemptively, like right on the break. How many points up are we on a single mini? Dang, we're up. Dang, this is 400 points. That's crazy. We're up 400 points on a mini. Yeah, this is futures. Dang, this is such a good swing position. I actually could hold this like overnight. One second. Insane long, yeah. Hey, the more insane thing is that I like full ported a portion of this lot on my hypertext. Made like $33,000 on it today. So I would say that's the more insane lot. All right, have you guys traded the Green Cup? Traded Green Cup? You're in a silver long right now on your Grand Cup? Dang, dude. Oh, silver. Oh man, you're probably beating me then. What are the placements? Let's look. Let me see. Let's check a look. Dude, I hope I get matched against Brett Simba for that 25k reward. That'd be insane. Hold on. I'm kind of looking at this trade right now. We might be topping out. So I'm kind of watching this. I don't want to let this turn back on me too far. "15 minutes till market open." Which platform? This is Traderify. This is the Grand Cup account. Okay. So right now, being in profit 4,398 is 1,000th place. So we'd be, if I close this account, we'd be somewhere. We'd be somewhere in the top 200. Yeah, like top 200. This is starting to look weak. So I'm like kind of wanting to get out of this, but I think we have a good chance of doing this on market open. So I don't know if I really want to close this out, but I don't really want to give up 125 points of profit right now. What do I think end of week balance will secure? That's a good question. Honestly, probably not that much. If I'm honest, maybe a few thousand. Maybe like 5,000 would probably secure your spot. I think a lot of these people who have higher balances, especially like underneath like 10K, are gonna lose a lot of it. Yeah, I think to secure your spot, just make like a few thousand each day, and you could probably secure your spot in the top 1,000. That's what I think. I don't know. Like, some of these guys are absolutely insane. What the heck? Like, bro, how does first place have $23,000 in profit already? Like, I ate a 400 point long overnight. Like, he had to do this 3 times. He's like catching everything, you know? It's pretty insane. So this is kind of the idea I'm looking at. Man, I'm like considering getting out of this before market open and try to get another position back in. But yeah, this looks like it's about to drop. But I really don't want to counter trend this though. That's the main thing. What's my rank? Right now I'm pretty low because my equity, I didn't close this trade out. But if I close this trade out, I'd be in the top 200. Kind of what I'm seeing. Like the 200th place has 7,300 in profit. So we'd be somewhere around there. Also, side note, guys, Lucid is doing a 50% off sale, which is pretty crazy. But it's only 2 accounts, like, or 2 uses for the coupon. So definitely get on that if you guys haven't. You guys can use my code if you want. If not, no worries. If you do use my code, you get entered into the giveaway. Speaking of which, I didn't give away those accounts this weekend. Let me do that right now. Hold on, I'm sending out the accounts for the weekend. I forgot to do that. We got 8 minutes left. Dude, that's pretty crazy. I mean, your tickets are still there if you're entering into the Google Forms. Make sure you're entering the Google Forms. Cause that's like I'm using AI to filter it out. And then I'm giving everyone, for like the free giveaways, I just give you guys 2 extra raffles in. And for the non-free giveaways, I'm just putting each purchase as a ticket. So yeah, make sure you're filling out the forms. I think it might be too late to join the cup. I think you had to sign up before. But I think if you had a Tradeify eval active, you already got a free entry. So. Oh, it's until the 22nd? Oh, okay, awesome. Yeah, I'm not positive on. Yeah, I think if you just get an account, you get entered in. Like I didn't purchase anything, so. Dude, this definitely looks down on open. Getting caught here. If we don't find support here, we're coming back down, which would be extremely unfortunate for this trade. So I'm kind of like either wanting to just exit here before market open. Man, do I want to do? It's already going down. Around the 3. Hey Nazi, to enter the giveaway, you just got to fill out the Google form on Discord. You know, we'll do another one today too, so don't worry if you missed it. And your tickets won't go away unless you win an account. If you win an account, I'll just like refresh your tickets. So. Like I like filter it for the throughout the dates. All right, a few minutes before market open. It's starting to get a little volatile here. Let me just check my footprint. Oh, we do actually have a good amount of buyers on footprint. We printed a lot of buyers at 60. I wonder if this holds. I'm hoping this holds. Hold on, I don't even have a stop set. Am I willing to give away that much profit? Probably not. Few minutes to market open. Well, let me open up my trade C here as well. Man, that looks bearish. Yeah, I'll share the link later today. I don't have the daily giveaway open yet, so I usually post it after stream. Daily day trade. Good morning, man. Welcome, welcome. I'm not locking a long position right now. Market open. Alrighty. So we are putting some down. I'm wanting this to really hold this area for the long. And ideally, like, this is like last line of defense. I think you're gonna get your decision here. Ew, why is this so ugly? There we go. ES is looking pretty strong. You want ES to hold this. ES is trying to hold its 5-day. It's also a value high, so I don't have these levels marked out on ES. 432 on ES needs to hold. So I'm gonna be looking to either exit my position or just kind of stay in this. Like ideally, if I was in a long, or if I could have more position size, I would look to either be adding here or taking off here, depending on what market structure looks like. So, just kind of gotta see. Hey Bella, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Yeah, this is looking pretty bearish. I'm starting to look to exit my long. So, mind you, I'm just watching ES right now. I want ES to kind of hold this level. They're both at value high right now. So if we don't see a buyer step in here, I think this could flush down. All right, ES at 432, which is key level. Can ES hold 432? Yep, we are getting that slight bounce here. Oh, we're getting a bounce on NQ, but not even on ES. Yeah, NQ is definitely a lot more bullish, right? Look at that. There's buy pressure here. There's like almost no buy pressure on ES. So it makes me a little bit more, even more hesitant on this trade, to be honest. I wanted to see good reaction on ES. Is this Tradeify cup account? Yes, this is the Tradeify cup account. Man, I might exit this, guys, and go short. Ew, that's a terrible 5-minute close. Get any more buy pressure here or no? So we're like stuck between session value high and New York VWAP, kind of bouncing in between that. I do want to see us come back up, reclaim New York VWAP. This would be perfect, and I can set my stop up here. But ES is just looking so bearish right now. Come on, ES. Let's get some buys in. Like, this level's got to hold. Just this general area. Dang, this looks ugly. Man, that's so sad. I guess the right decision would have been to close it out before market open, but no way you can really know that, so not too disappointed. I do want this to come up to retest value high, and then I'll be looking to get out of this. Yeah, we should have buy pressure here. We just hit base. Right, this is your base. It's fine. I'm not really thinking bullish here, but we might get a little retrace, and that might give us a better exit out of this. All right, I'm gonna exit my position. Man, that's so unfortunate, man. I was really hoping that we'd reclaim this base and move up. But we are looking a little bearish. We'll look to possibly re-enter on a good level. We'll see. Can we get to the New York VWAP? Another bearish close on the 5. I'm gonna try the short. I did come down to VWAP, but I definitely want to take these lows. Did I pull an all-nighter? No, I entered the position, I went to bed. And it ended up like 400 points up. Ooh, what a pump. Volatility is getting a little wild here. Still looks bearish. There's definitely the chance this flushes through. But I definitely want to take my profits on like VWAP. Let's try to squeeze a little bit more out. We'll trail our stop. We are trading a tournament, so we'll try to get as much profit out of this as we can. This is a funded account? No, this is the Grand Cup. Tradify Grand Cup, the tournament. So I am gonna be trading this pretty aggressively. Just side note, guys, I just don't want you guys to miss out. You guys don't even have to use my code, but Lucid is doing a 50% off. So make sure you grab that before it's gone. I mean, that deal is pretty crazy, so. Come on. There's no way, man. What is that push off POC? 50 points? That's absolutely insane. Wow, wow, wow. That's crazy, man. Crazy, crazy market. I'm gonna exit. We'll take that dub. Let's go, guys. I might even try buy off the POC. I mean, not POC, VWAP. Dang, that is not bullish though. Actually, I don't want to buy on this. I want to sell on this. I wonder if I can get back in. I want to just flush through. Ew. That is by pressure off VWAP on ES. I want to see us lose this. No, I'm out. I don't like that. Wait, it is a buy angle actually. Yes, structural break, cannot close below. No, this long is so risky. I'm not feeling it. No, we just break structure, can't close 191. No. I'm in short. I want to see if we can take this down to value. Oh man, dude, the volatility is crazy. Maybe I should just be waiting for pullbacks on these. I end up giving away all my profits. Dude, look at ES's price action on the one. That's ugly. It definitely looks bearish. I just don't want to get wicked out on this. No way. Alright, stopped out. Frick. No way, dude. This looks like a hecka bearish. I wonder if ES found his footing here. I'm only drawing the long. ES is above New York VWAP. We might be oscillating. I don't want to risk this much though. I'm gonna move my stop up a bit, above previous low, and I'm gonna see if we can take this up, at least to fill partial of the gap, up to near VWAP 242. Oh, I don't know why I'm looking at that screen. I can look at this. I forgot we're trading on TradingView. So I'm kind of looking here for TP1. If this looks really weak going into this, I'm just going to take TP here. But if you can kind of blast through New York, I'm going to look to hold this. Realistically, if we take New York VWAP here, I think 403 or higher. 682 is on the table. So we got a lot of room up if we can take New York VWAP. Come on. No way, man. My profits. I don't know. This volatility is insane. Try it one more time. It's the same trade. The right one. Sell stop. Where's my stop? Okay. All right, there it is. Dude, 40-point pullbacks are absolutely insane. Come on, let's get through New York VWAP. I want to hold this. I want to look at this. I think we're getting through. ES is looking really bullish here. Can we squeeze? Yeah, we're squeezing sellers here. A lot of trap sellers at 40s. What a squeeze, guys. This is 100% a squeeze. Let's get through New York VWAP. Dang, ES is going to the moon. Got a little sell pressure on New York VWAP, which is pretty crazy. Dude, ES is just going. This should carry NQ. This should squeeze out all the shorts on NQ. We have a lot of trap volume at 240. Come on, let's squeeze. Why is NQ so weak? Nice. Come on, let's squeeze these guys out. There's still a ton of sellers up at 240. They're trapped. It just went back down 240. They might have flipped their positions there. Got a lot of buys coming in. Five about to close. 5 closing bullish. That's a good close. I like that. I like that a lot. I actually would want to add into this. Kind of sucks I can't add on this. But also I think limiting it to 1 mini is a pretty good idea for the tourney. So you can't just like full port, get lucky. How would I describe my trading strat? My trading strat would be best described as like pretty classic break and retest, and using order flow / like auction market theory for like confluence. I use order flow, auction market theory to kind of gauge where my targets are and really squeeze out more profit. Kind of wish I was in on my lucids here. I don't really like the entry if I enter here. I might look at this long on my fundeds. If we maybe come back to like New York VWAP, possibly even back to entry, I might look to re-enter on my lucids, but if not, then whatever. Yeah, yo, what is this pullback? Wow, NQ just weak today, man. ES looks fantastic for longs. NQ not as much. I wonder what it is. Why are we so bearish on NQ? Ew. I'll get my finger over flatten. So EOS is having trouble holding over 450. Work that out. We get over 450 ES. Bro, ain't no way this comes back. Come on, let's get some buys in. Also, just FYI, guys, I'm taking a lot more trades today. Be a little bit more aggressive. We are trading the tournament account, so I'm gonna try to see, because like I don't really mind if we blow these accounts, right? So I'm just trying to see how much profit we can get, so we can secure a spot in the top 1,000. So we're playing pretty high risk today. Ugh. So ugly, bro. What is that? No freaking way. What? I guess I should have just taken that. It's a big demand zone, so I'm hoping this holds, but honestly this does not look like it's gonna hold. Like I'm expecting like this. Like now that we have like this price action, this is kind of what I'm expecting, so I'm gonna see if I can get out and then we'll see. We'll maybe look for a short entry. Damn. How unfortunate. I was really liking the long, no longer like this long. But I'm trying to see if I can squeeze out a little bit more, get out a better exit from this. Come on. You gotta be freaking kidding me. Now the question is, do we flush through, or does ES hold this near VWAP and go back up? I think we're flushing through. I'm gonna try this trade too. Idea is flush through all the way through through value. We want to see us stay rejected off of VWAP. Even if we come back up, we don't want to see it start to close above VWAP. Come on. Dude, no flush. I got a mental flush, or mental stop around VWAP, so my hand's over flattened. There it is. Got rejection off VWAP, looking good. I'll set a stop. We get stopped out of this if it comes back up. Can we flush through? Man, honestly, realistically, we flush through this. I think there's a lot more potential down. I think today is kind of proving that you got to be a little more aggressive with your TPs. $65-point candle, yeah. The market's super volatile right now, so it's definitely a scalper's market. We're in chop. I was pretty sure that today would be trending, kind of coming into the day, but obviously not, right? No way, man. What is this? We're playing mean reversion today. Do this. Hey, you gotta be kidding me. I'm gonna get back in. I just gotta keep my stops wider today. Like, what's the deal? Let's see if we can get down. No way. I might actually cry if this stops me out. Come on. Not actually, but I think I stopped out. That's insane, bro. No. God damn. Dude, I have not used mean reversion channel in so long. Dude. What is this? I'm scalping this down. I actually want to get into another buy position down here though. So maybe we can hit our limit here, take TP, get an entry in. I'm not giving this a lot of room. I think this could go. Yeah, I'm out. I'm gonna go long. Dude, no way. I'm getting absolutely chopped up. Come on. $420. We're holding 420 on ES. This should be bullish. I know, bro. Where happened to all my freaking profit overnight, dude? Tilted. It's fine. It's a tournament account, so it's not like we're losing anything. It's just unfortunate. This is what I mean, though. I'm one of those people. We were saying like, someone was saying, what was like the minimum to like stay in to the top 1,000, and I was saying like only like probably like 4,000 or 5,000 because a lot of people are gonna lose their profits. It's kind of like how I did, so a little unfortunate, but we'll make it back. Don't worry. This volatility is just insane, man. 100 points, 100 points, 150, 150, 150. The question is like, do we take this? Like, I'm like not seeing the reason for these pullbacks. That was like a 40-point pullback. That's absolutely insane. I think I just have to play. Maybe I just don't play breakout entries, play retest entries. 42, 440, being held on ES, looking bullish. But the question is like, does this want to do like this again, right? You get like a triple bottom, reverse head and shoulders. Like, what is the play here? This does not look strong anymore. No, I'm talking about like, it looks like it's gonna break out, but do we get that? Do we just play mean reversion all day? Like, what is the play here? Bro was up, but decided to not call it a day, and now bro is at break even. Not sure, bro. But bro isn't JMK past few days. Well, I mean, I would say last Friday, I was just like full porting accounts, so. But other than that, we've been doing all right. A lot of buyers. Anchor to the session. Let's see. See what I'm saying? Like, the market is just like, the volatility is pretty insane. Maybe we I don't know. Did we get this breakout? Like NQ is looking stronger than ES now, right? So I don't want to be in the short on ES anymore, or on NQ anymore. Like ES is coming down, NQ is kind of holding, so it definitely looks like this does want to break out. Like this would be clear confluence if we can take this. And like if I had the option, I would love to add into this, but yeah, today's very, very difficult. The volatility is pretty insane. Unless we get a clear breakout. I think if we got this breakout, I'm gonna hold, right? But if we like start to do this here, I might look to just exit my position, see if I can get another scalp down. With that said, also, like if this wants to go, I'm looking really high target here. I'm looking possibly new all-time highs, so let me mark out all-time high. Like I'd be interested in this. If this wants to break out of this level. See how we're kind of rejecting off it right now? We need to get out of here. I think we can. Structure is bullish. ES and NQ. I think that the thing that we just don't know today is that even though structure is bullish, higher time frame, it could do this, right? And then go. Especially because we're not able to hold outside of value here. I really want to see this. We're just unable to get it. ES is looking good. Volatility is just absolutely crazy today. Back to New York VWAP. So I'm saying like maybe I should have just taken the profit here for like 600, re-entered. Be really aggressive with my TPs today. What the hell is happening? We're gonna get our IB set here pretty soon. Where was open? Open was up here. Hold on, I'm gonna mark out our IB. Let's see what that looks like. Looks like breakout on ES. This should hold. I'm so sad, bro. We gave up like 5,000 profits today. What is this, chop? All right, let me lock in here. ES needs 450. ES taking 450 is going to be equivalent to NQ taking value high here. Bro, come on. Come on, buyers, let's step in. We do have a lot of buys at 230, 232. We got a lot of sellers down here though. No way, bro. Am I profitable? No. I've never made money trading. No way. There's that huge buyer coming in. Alright, we'll try this again. No. Wait, why is it like that? I guess that worked out. Can't I see my footprint anymore? Oh man, that buyer's trapped. I'm gonna try for a buy here. We're right on key level. Honestly, ideally, like, I'm gonna take this up, but it might be bearish today. Kind of looking at how the hourly is forming. Unless we get a nice like bottom wick on the hourly, today might be a down day. I'm gonna hold this long only if ES can break out of 450. If we get like a clean, like at least like a 5-minute candle out of 450 on ES, I'll look to hold this long. Put support at 29K. Yeah, I think it's definitely looking like it does want to go down. What 29K put us? It's like those overnight levels. Dang. Is it gonna be a reset angle on the Tradeify? Bro, oh, that's so tilting. Oh, I'm so tilted. So sad, guys. No way we flushed those. You gave up all your profits too? Yeah, dude, unfortunate, man. Dude, why is Asia session just so much better lately? Screw New York. Ah, dang. What a day. Bro, tell me about it. Tell me about it. Oh, God. Is this a count blown? What's the drawdown on these? They said 2,500, right? So I got like 300 left on this. Alright, let's full port the bottom. Bottom orb. I guess every trade's a full port, but yeah. If we lose this, I'm just gonna reset. I might grab 2 new Lucid evals with the 50% off, and then we'll trade those today. It's pretty crazy. Dude, it looked really bullish coming into the day. Like the hourly candles closed really nicely. Previous hourly candle closed really nice. Still good. We'll look to just reset this and then I mean, unless like this trade works out, like this full port, but we'll look to reset this and try again. We got a few resets, right? How many resets do we have? Like 2 resets? Like three counts total, right? The volatility killed you? Yeah, the volatility has been absolutely insane today. Like a 200-point range is absolutely insane. Like, incomprehensible. All right, boys, we're back in. What a dump. Unfortunate. We're not too far from target either. For 50. Yeah, we got a lot of momentum on this move. I do want to end up trying to join this, but I don't want to get caught on a pullback here. What do we got? Just took that. Get back up here. Where's my stop loss looking like? 1,000. Perfect. Can we get up a little bit more? Alright, we'll get in. I was trying to get in at this red line. This previous stay low. We'll try this trade. Looking good. I want to take this down to PDL. What are the chances we flush lower? 581. We don't have the greatest entry, but I think the chance that this flushes lower is there. Like down to the 10-day, I'm looking at it. We got levels at $750, unless this stops me out. 50. Bro. No way. Oh, we got up to that red. I'm gonna try this short one more time. Put a stop as we can get down. Stop's right above key level, above value low. I want to see if the price can reject here. Kind of look like this. If not, then we might be just flushing back to IB low. No way. No way we hold value here, right? Did I stop using top step? Yeah, I stopped using top step a little while ago. Before while they're making like all their changes. I still like top step, but I would just rather trade on some of these other firms first. So that is why. What is this market? I know. Market's actually tilting me. But we're on a Grand Cup account. It's like whatever. Man. I'm just tilted, man. What are we gonna do? Alright, good. Value low is holding. Start bearish distribution, right? V-shape bearish. If you see hard rejection, you see a lot more continuation. We're gonna have a lot of trap buyers on this push too. TP1 at the 10-day, or around like 870, 875. But honestly, if this wants to flush, we got so much room here, and it does look like it does want to flush, but it doesn't mean that it can't do like, you know, this and come back down. I don't know how market structure is going to end up panning out, but looking at like the 4-hour, I think down might be the play today. We might just get messed up on the volatility on the way there. Yeah, look at that. All right, right on key level. If this key level doesn't hold, we're gonna be stopped out of this. My top 3 props, Lucid. It kind of depends too. I think if you want instant, like this is kind of a niche prop firm, but if you want instant, Hypertext is definitely the best. But just kind of going with your classic standard accounts, probably Lucid, Tradeify, and Top Step are probably your top 3. If you want consistency accounts and you kind of want just like a lot of them, you know, Apex is going to be your choice. Ooh, nice. Let's go. That was a good trade. I took the opposite trade. I'm also going to try this long. That was on ES, pretty sharp breakthrough VWAP. It looks like everything above the 15-minute candle wants to close above VWAP right now. So as long as we don't get wicked out of this, I want to see us reclaim our IB. And then we have we should have a lot of levels to fight through. So I'm going to be watching here pretty carefully. But it definitely looks like ES wants to go through all these levels. If we can reclaim this, looking pretty good. So I would watch like this zone and this zone, right? Like it's here and we go like this, and here we go like this. There's not much here. So I think this is a pretty high RR or pretty low risk play, right? I think the chance that this does this is much higher. So these are 2 levels I'm looking at. Let's see if we can get it. So let me mark it out. If up is the play, yeah, I don't know. It really depends on which way this wants to go, but it has potential both ways. I'm just kind of looking at this on the hourly. Especially if the hourly closes above like 2060. Ideally like closes above 140. Where's 140 at? How much time left? 15 minutes. If you can get above 140 on the hourly, I'm gonna really like this long. But if you can't get above 140, then oh, I guess stopped out anyways. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, dude. Do I have to use another reset? About to sell off big. Yeah, a ton of sellers at 55. Yeah, we just can't get above value. New York value. Yeah, I'm just getting chopped up here. I don't know which way this is gonna break. It looks like it's gonna break one way and just yoinks you, so. $416 is being held, yes. Does Apex have an entity account compared to Lucid and Top? They're different. They do have end-of-day accounts, but they have consistency in funded, but not an eval. So if you're not like fully allocated at like other firms, or it would depend. If you want to go like 10 accounts deep, I would go with Apex. But if you're trying to go like 1 to like 5 accounts, I'd probably go with like a regular flex account at like Top Step or Lucid. Yeah, I think there's a lot of good options for regular flex accounts. I would definitely go Lucid right now. They're doing 50% off for 2 accounts, so I would definitely do that. What do I think of the hour? Yeah, like I said, the hour needs to close. If the hour closes below like any of the previous hourly lows, right? Like we're gonna be short. So if the hourly closes below, I'm expecting another pullback, right? Just because of how volatile the market's been. So I want the hourly to close below like this low, this low. So like one of these lows. If it closes below this, I'm expecting the pullback, and I want to be short. Definitely looking at this price action, it looks like we're gonna get this, right? And we're gonna break down. So I'm definitely gonna look to get short somewhere a little higher. So like I would like to, let's see. Let's try this again. Ew, that's really ugly. Hold on. 5, 20. So we've kind of developed this value in this range. If I mark it out like this. I don't want any histogram. So this is the value of the range we're in. We did the hourly close. No, 10 minutes left on the hourly. So let me get rid of this. I might actually trade this, but I'm looking for this to like kind of fade the value. Fade the value, fade the value. The value is gonna get lower, fade the value. So like, and then we break down. So yeah, fading the value here probably would have been a good trade. Dang, I should have looked at that. Be a little more careful. Hello? Why can't I set a limit? We're at value again. I think it's valid to look to fade this. Maybe fade it off deviation. Yeah, I mean the hourly is definitely fighting, right? If this hourly closes bullish, then I mean we're gonna fight again at like some of these upper levels, but I would say as long as the hourly closes below like 150, we're still looking pretty bearish. So 150, where's 150? Yeah, like around 150. So pretty much below IB, right? If we can't break IB, right, I think we're coming down. If we can come up and close above 150, then I think we're gonna be up. So definitely IB lows where I'd be looking. 150 is a key level I'm looking at, which is pretty close to IB. 150 is like here. So we'll mark it out as key level. All right. So even if you look at 150, there are a lot of confidences around that level too. Like session VWAP, New York VWAP is going to have to move down. The levels that we pumped up off of after closing. We lose it here, we pump down. So definitely something like this, I think is a play. If we hold this on the hourly, then I think this could be a play. But right now, I'm kind of wanting to see this. Or not even that, like I want to see this. I want our highs to get lower. I want to see us break down. What is the code? The code is JMK, my friend. You'll get into our giveaway too. This is good. This is what we want developing here, right? We want this. I do want to be trading this though. 3 minutes till the hourly close. Let's see how it closes. Minute 40 on the hourly. 54. I'm gonna wait on the hourly close. I think we'll get a good sense of direction. See which way the pullback's gonna be. Am I still looking to take a trade? Yeah, I'm still looking to take a trade. I'm gonna wait on this hourly though, because I think it can get pretty volatile here towards hourly close. I only have 300 drawdown left on this try, so fail this, we're gonna have to reset again. So making sure. That's a bearish close, so I think we'll get maybe a slight up pullback. Maybe up to IB high or IB low. And then we can start looking for shorts. Well, that's kind of looking like it. gonna try it here. Let's see if we can break down. Yeah, ideally stop above high, but I don't have that much drawdown on the account, so we'll see what we get. There it is. Perfect. Exactly what we want off that hourly bearish close. So the level we wanted to close above was 120, right? Did I say 120? No, I think I said 140. Oh, we didn't even come up to one test 140. But 120 is not a bad level either. That's the previous key level we have. Like that's a level that we could not close above or below for a little while. And that is also last week's value area low. So a lot of confidence on that level at 120. So 120 is up here. That's like kind of right where we came up to check. Oops, like that. God, I can't draw a straight line. Yeah, it's pretty volatile. This definitely could do something like this, right? But we'll just try to go for this one. Looks like it's going to capitulate. Definitely looks bearish. ES could retest a little higher. But I think down is definitely the direction of the day. This is like bare minimum TP. Like I would want to take TP at the 10-day. But if this really wants to go, I think this has a lot of room, right? To kind of test even these lows. I don't know if he'll test it today, but yeah, I would want to see this come down pretty low. Is that POC? Style. It's so choppy, yeah. It's definitely gonna be choppy here. But this is what I'm expecting. Like I'm expecting this, and I'm expecting us to break down. I do think that probably the safer trade would be to take the breakdown here. But I'm just trying to catch a little bit more profit. So I'm trying to top tick like kind of the retest, right? So pretty much we have like key levels up here. We came up retest, break on the 1 minute, we go short. We want to break through this level. We want to break through value, and you want to see that, but today's been pretty volatile, so this is like something you can see, right? Yeah, I'm more kind of thing down though. Like I think I'd be more surprised if we kind of did this. Like this does not look like the direction of the market right now. Thanks, it is $7 each, appreciate it. You can get 2 accounts at that discount at Lucid. Yeah, it's a pretty insane deal, honestly. 70 bucks for 50K. So if you guys haven't already got it, I would definitely recommend that. This is so gross, man. Just break down already. Oh, awesome. Powered by K-Beats. Yeah, if you used it, Hypertext is kind of nice for the affiliates because I get like all of your info. But on Lucid, I only get like partial of your info, so yeah, it's easy to do giveaways on Hypertext. We do one every week. Yeah, I just use a randomizer for it. I just like copy and paste the names. I think someone named like Dom won last Friday, so. Yeah, for like other accounts, like Lucid, Apex, I have like a partial of your name. It like kind of crosses out a little bit of your other info, but I can cross-reference like the reference ID. So when you guys do the giveaways on the Discord, you just like take a screenshot. I just use AI to kind of filter everything. Choose a random winner. I want to see us break down below value here, like soon. Otherwise, I think this comes up to stop us out. We need to break down value. There we go. Maybe we can recover this account. Let's see. Getting the breakdown. I'm expecting this. Like this. Especially after this kind of large like imbalance candle here. Right, you want to get your bearish distribution, come back up, go back to where sellers capitulated the price. I want buyers to flip on this level. Nice. This is what we want to see. I wanted to see this kind of be down here a little bit longer, kind of doing that. But I guess this is what we can expect with how volatile the market's been. All right, this is a level. I want this to hold. That's so bad. That is so bad. That is not what we wanted to see. Can we come back down? Wow. That's like insane volatility, man. That is absolutely insane. How many max? Yeah, you're no problem, man. You're short from 78. What am I short from? 72. Yeah, I mean, the short looks great. The short looks fantastic. The market, it just doesn't want to go. .80 pullback. It's fun. How fun is that? Pushes up 80 points, gonna trap longs. Probably falls after this. It looks like it's gonna go up. It probably dumps on you. That's just kind of what the market's been doing all day today. And it's like the exact opposite of my trading strategy. So got chopped up all day again. Just like we got chopped up on Friday. It's a little unfortunate. Yeah, this is just like the worst market condition for me to trade. There's no breakouts, more consolidation than anything, which is, I mean, it's fine. I just got to like, I had to just like identify it, right? But it's really hard to identify it when market's like this volatile. But at least we're able to identify this. This is still what you want to see, right? This is what you want to see. It's just like it's just like so volatile, man. Like, even taking the high here, like you don't want to see that take the high. You want to see it make the lower highs and really just break down. Yeah, it's just really tough to trade. Really, really tough. It's good. It's just classic distribution. The edge is here for shorts, guys. Like 100%. Like if this goes up, like it just the chance of that is lower, but the chance of this is really high. It's just how price distributes. Oh, I'm getting a call. Give me 1 second. Awesome, awesome. Great. Well, this is what you want to see. I do think this breaks down. I would consider like taking it off here for another pullback, but I think this is the breakdown. Is anyone else in this trade? Aesthetic, let's go, man. Congrats on the winning trade. Yeah, just reminder, market's been very, very volatile. So although in my opinion I don't think we do another sharp pullback here, market can definitely do that. So you know, control your risk however you want. For me, I'm just holding this. Me personally, I don't think this comes back, but this is not my forte of a market, so just be careful. The pullback got you out. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, the pullback was deep. This pullback was 80 points, which is insane. Doesn't mean we can't get another 80 point. Honestly, it doesn't mean we can't get another 100 point pullback. Realistically, back up to IV. Like this, I'm more inclined to think that this does this right now, but it doesn't mean we can't do this. So I'm saying, just, you know, control your risk, manage your position at your own risk, I should say. So for me personally, I like holding this. I think the edge is here. Is it worth setting my stop lower? Yes, but I don't know, market's been really volatile, so just in case it comes back up to entry, I just want to stay in the position. Crazy bar given 2K profit break even. Oh dude, I was 8K profit to breaching the account and having to start a new one. So I feel it. I feel it pretty hard, man, don't worry. But it's alright. If we net a good trade here, this account will be back up, and then maybe we can eat some more bangers today. We'll see. It's not too late. And it's just a competition account, so you know, nothing to really fuss about. What makes you think it'll go to my take profit target? Well, understanding how price distributes is very, very important. So after this expansion that we just had, So after this expansion we just had, price likes to distribute, and honestly, the more less volatile the distribution is, the better. I think we continue faster. But because the volatility was so high, buyers and sellers, you know, really struggling to decide which way to go. But when you have repricing like this, and when you're repricing below value, the chance that it goes back up to value is a lot lower. So I don't know if it's gonna go down, but my edge says you get expansion, you get repricing, you hold below value, you want to go further. At least down deviation, key level. It can go down to like any one of these levels down here. It can honestly just go here too. Like this could be target. This could be target. This could be target. We could have lower targets. But price has been putting a lot of respect on its 5-day and 10-day moving average over the past just several weeks. This green line being the 10-day. So I do want to see price come down here, break through a lot of these levels, break through deviation. If price kind of really drops, the deviation is going to drop too. So that's kind of what you want to see. With that said, on the macro, we're bearish. So realistically, I think we break through this, but I think we could get a lot of like this before we get through. So I'm just gonna take profit here, and then if we continue flushing, I'm gonna rejoin. If we're getting a deep pullback, I'm gonna look to join on a pullback. Ideally like on the value area. So if you get a pullback, I'm gonna look to get back in like this. So that's just kind of my plan on how I plan on trading this. Look at this, another like 80-point pullback. Like I said, it literally doesn't have to do this, but when price does this, this is just what you want to see. You want to see it become weak and break down. But honestly, this is what I was looking for, and the fact that it shot up after that that's a bit concerning on the position. Like, I think the volatility could be here to like stop us out and then go. So if I'm quite honest, I don't like this push up. It doesn't invalidate the trade just yet, but it's just not what you want to see. Like I said, you want to see the push down, you want to see low volatility, and then you want to see push down. Low volatility just means that there's just not enough buyers to really push it up from that level. But the fact that this pushed up like 150 points, you know, there's a lot of volume, a lot of buy pressure here on this level, right? So buyers are protecting this. They don't want to let it drop below value. If this stays below value, this will drop. Do I think we'll hit 30K soon? Honestly, I thought we would. But this price action is not saying it's bullish right now. Like kind of looking at the hourly, right? We're in a downtrend on the hourly. We're in a downtrend on the 4 hour. So until that really shifts, I'm like, you know, it's kind of hard to be bullish on like today's price action. You believe shorts are not valid? That's fair. I mean, we did have a pretty deep pullback, so you know, if this is bottom, then we're gonna round out like this, right? We'd do something like this. But for me, personally, this looks like bearish distribution, and I think we drop. Yeah, on top of that, order flow is just not bullish either, so. We want to stay below value here. Here's your stop to top pullback. That's perfect. Yeah, and like this. I think that's valid. There we go. It's just crazy, man. Like usually in a normal market, this just kind of goes, right? But we just got a random 70-point pullback for absolutely no reason. So. A lot of money to be made though, so. Oh, let me see. I'll be streaming on the Hypertix YouTube tomorrow. It seems like we just kind of confirmed it, so. Really volatile movements. Honestly, this is a good day to trade like Apexes or like Lucid Pros. Like one day pass accounts, I think are solid today. I'm considering getting like 2 Lucid Pros with a discount. All right, so this is the same idea. We kind of broke down. This is where you want to reject. You know, if price comes back up here, gets accepted again, like this is what we'll be looking at. So there's the rejection. Like if I'm trailing pretty heavily, like you could trail behind this. I'm gonna keep my trail here. I want to give it a little room. How long was I sitting that long this morning? I honestly I full printed a mini and then I just went to bed. And it was up like 500 points, 400, 500 points, and then I blew it all this morning. So yeah, a little unfortunate, but it is what it is. You make dumb choices, you reap dumb consequences. Oh, brother. Just come back down on us. Dude, the volatility in this market is absolutely insane. I hate it. I hate it so much. So I gotta stop us out. God dang it, dude. Market sucks. Drop, please. I know, for real. Oh, bro. Yeah. It's just a tough market, man. There's not much we can do. I'm gonna look to rejoin this. I'm gonna kind of wait. If this is supply buildup to the upside, I don't want to be in a short out at the bottom. I'm gonna wait for this to kind of break down a little bit. Yeah, it kind of looks like it's building up some supply for upside, which is interesting. Maybe it'll build up supply and fail. Maybe we get something like this. It's definitely not price action I'm bullish on higher time frame. So I don't really want to be long. I kind of want to be fishing shorts, right? At a good point. But what is that good point? That's really the question. Like, do we come up to test IB again? Definitely possible. I really would not want to. But, you know, like another VWAP test could be it before a bigger short down. Kind of hoping we just break down off this, right? Just can't quite get it. Oh man, that looks like it wants to squeeze. Oof. Trap all those buyers. Holy, what a trap. That looked really good for buys too. Yeah, the market's insane right now, dude. Wow, wow, wow. I'm gonna go short. Looks like we're getting supply build up again. Downside, breaking out of value. Good rejection off of value area. Ideally, honestly, ideally our stop is a really good entry, but it kind of looks like this wanted a flush. So I'm kind of in on the possibility of a breakout trade here. So this is still the idea. It's the same exact trade that we were in earlier, except we're just in from a lower entry. But we took like 600 profit on the last trade, so we'll see. Come on. Don't do this to us. Dang. Bro, these buyers just need to give up, man. They're so relentless today. Oh boy. I just can't. I don't think buyers are gonna let this flush today. I think we either give back a lot of what we take in, or we just kind of chop here for longer before we go down. The buys are just not leaving the market. It's pretty insane. This is not a buyer's market right now today, so. $48 EMA? What time frame are you looking at? Minute 40, yeah, that's solid. I do like the 14 and 50 EMAs, but I like it on the 5 minute. I don't really trade it on the 1 minute EMA, but it definitely has a lot of merit to it for sure. All right, guys, I might be off for the day. I'm getting super tilted. It's only a trader fight, like Grand Cup account, but oh my god, my mental is blown. A little unfortunate. I didn't really trade any of my other accounts today, so I guess that was a good part. Not getting chopped up today. Yeah. It is what it is. I leveraged pretty hard for the tournament, so I gave up a lot. Like, I gave up all my profits. Alrighty, guys. I'm probably gonna hop off for the day. I don't know if I'm gonna trade anymore, but I am definitely grabbing a couple Lucid accounts. We'll probably trade those tomorrow. And yeah, hope you guys have a good one. I will see you guys tomorrow. Yep, for sure, man. Yeah, I'm not like I don't feel I'm too tilted just because, you know, I didn't trade a live account. I didn't trade any of my fundeds or evals or anything. It's just a trade fight Grand Cup, but this price action just tilted me. But yeah, sounds good, man. I hope you guys had a better day than I did. Yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. We'll run a giveaway on Discord, so make sure to join that. Yep, talk to you guys later. Peace.